Can Göktuğ Boz, who killed the architect Başak Cengiz, whom he never knew, with a samurai sword while walking on the street in Ataşehir last November, was sentenced to 5 years in prison with aggravated life imprisonment for 3 different crimes. The court did not apply a discretionary reduction in the sentences given. In the opinion given by the public prosecutor, many knives and swords were found in the incident within the scope of the law numbered 6136, which was found in the residence provided by the defendant, who lived alone in the complex in Ataşehir, did not do any work, made a living with the help of his father, and received psychiatric treatment many times before the incident. He planned to use the sword, known as the samurai sword with a 20 cm handle and 60 cm cutting edge, by placing it in his backpack, taking it with him to the street in front of the site where he lived, and making a kill a human plan, which was reflected in his defenses. He noted that he chose a woman by evaluating it to be less. In the continuation of the opinion, while the defendant was waiting, he saw the victim Başak Cengiz, who was working as an architect in Ankara, came to our city on a temporary mission, was walking on foot, the victim did not know before, the victim was alone and defenseless, the accused followed the victim with his eyes for a short time. After walking and following behind him, the distance between him and the victim shortened, he ran to catch up with the victim, hit the victim with his samurai sword without making any communication, and despite showing resistance movements, the accused did not stop using the sword, 6 of which were lethal for 29 seconds, causing a total of 12 sharps and stab wounds. It is said that he continued his blows, while Khan, who was passing through the street hearing the voice of the victim's help, raised the sword in the air to try to approach the scene and said, "Don't come close, I'll stab you too." Realizing that he had killed the victim for sure, the defendant, without even bothering to hide the sword, entered the site directly with the sword in his hand, entered his house directly, was caught in his house with criminal elements shortly after, and attributed the criminal intent to kill a person during the investigation phase to the pessimism and unhappiness that descended on him on the evening of the trial. He changed his defense at the stage of the first stage and connected him to the devil who appeared to him. The defendant's defenses would not be respected. The forensic medical report also determined that his criminal capacity was full. The defendant satisfied his personal feelings and desires to kill a person. He killed to kill a person. He had planned the victim beforehand, whom he had never met, and the crime was committed. It was emphasized that he had procured his tools in advance. In addition, after choosing a woman with a lower resistance, in the opinion, the accused acted in a way